Welcome back to the Crypto Market Updates channel. Today is the 16th of November and this video is another update on the ICE network project. What's been happening? We haven't heard anything. Nobody's heard anything. There isn't much news. There aren't too many updates on the project. So essentially, it's a bit of a murky water situation. If you are on the app, then you may have been receiving your KYC verification, face recognition crap that has been going on for some time now, inconsistently as it may have been, but that's been on. And apparently right now there is a message going around which announces that the face recognition has been temporarily suspended. What the reasons behind that are, let's delve into those. An interesting thing happens when I type in ICE network, for me at least, on Google, maybe because that's what I am mostly searching for, but the first response I get is Reddit. And when you go on Reddit, ICE network has its own Reddit page, and unlike on ICE Twitter, where I'm still blocked, and I think the number that they have of registered people on ICE Twitter is somewhere in the numbers of 400 or 500,000 right now. On Reddit, if you look, there are 129 members. Now, I find that very odd. I find it very odd that Reddit has only 129 members when Twitter has 50,000 people. It's a bit of a inconsistency in numbers. I mean, I wouldn't expect every single person on Twitter to be on Reddit as well, but I think you would expect this number to be a little bit higher than 129. It says about the community, it says here, this is a community-run sub for ICE Network, a crypto project started by the founders of Framey.io. Their aim is to create a digital currency accessible to the people all over the world. You can put your referral code here. So the people of Framey.io, what is Framey.io, I wondered. So I went over to Framey.io. It says one mobile app for booking your trips, etc. And it looks like Framey is an app for booking trips to different destinations, I guess. Whether it's actually functional or not, that I don't know. You can go to their blog. If we go to their blog, let's have a look. It just looks like a blog with a bunch of articles listed for different places, different localities across Northern or Southern Europe, Romania, Malta, Cyprus, Athens, Italy, and so on. So it looks like ICE Network is a crypto project started by the founders of Framey.io. Who are the founders of Framey.io? We don't know, because there is no information given here. When you go to Facebook, you only get an email for Robert at Framey.io. So apparently Framey.io answers to Robert, whoever that may be. And if you go through the posts, some of the posts, there aren't too many posts, but I guess maybe I wonder if this is done. Reddits can be started by anybody. Anybody can activate or start a Reddit and have people join. Bro, I'm kind of skeptical about the project now. I think they meant to say skeptical. At this point, I think I'm only still here for the entertainment value. So people are not, I'm convinced it's nothing more than a hyped up cash grab. See, and this is in response to the reduction in your balance history is likely due to slashing mechanism if one or more friends you invited become inactive the coin. So this is a response to the slashing mechanism. People are very skeptical about the project on Reddit, but there aren't too many people on Reddit, only 129, and I wonder why. So, probably the same reason that I was booted off Twitter, because they are skeptical, and I was skeptical about a project, and I still am. Raise United is the other YouTuber that posts videos about the ICE network, and the most recent one he posted is reasons why ICE mining is slowing down. Too many ICE face authentication, ICE network news. So the problem that just came up, the problem that arose just recently with ICE was that of the incessant ICE verification processes, which is part of the KYC, but I think they were trying to implement it as a login mechanism on a daily basis. And it's very tiresome. Many people expressed that very same concern, that it was very annoying. And Raise United was very much for face recognition. He was saying how much he was enjoying it, until he realized that the majority of the community apparently was against it. And so he changed his tune with to fall in with what the community was saying. People were finally saying, you know what, face recognition, the excessive face recognition sucks balls, and Raise United changed his tune to agree with them, because that's how it works. That's politics, you know. First he was saying, oh, it's great, and if you don't like it, then get out of here. That was his tune. And then he changed it to, oh yes, I agree, and because of me, all of a sudden ICE is responding. So Raise United, man, he's a dodgy character. He only goes to appease his audience rather than providing actual facts. So in any case, apparently ICE has stopped the face recognition app, which was inconsistent to begin with, because like I said in my earlier video, after the KYC there was face recognition, which on my phone occurred maybe 2 or 3 days in a row, and then it disappeared for like a week or two, and then just recently reappeared, and I had to do it for maybe 2 or 3 days straight in a row, and thankfully it stopped. Problem with the face recognition app was that it wasn't functioning very well. I messed around with the app, and I used photographs. I used a photo of myself. I just placed it in front of the app, and I used it on every single face, every single emotion that it asked for. I just simply turned the picture, either moved it closer or farther away from the camera, or turned it left or right a little bit, but the picture remained the same. So basically, to give you an idea, I had the picture like this, and I would move it in like this, or twist it around like that for every emotion that it was asked. And I think it failed once, and then it passed, and that was it. The other time that I did the face recognition, I simply went like this, and that was my face throughout the entire process, and that also passed. Also, there was a mention that if your first face recognition failed, you wouldn't be able to do another face recognition for another 24 hours, which wasn't true. Every single time that it failed, I was prompted to do it once again right away, at which point I passed. I think initially on the first day I did it like 2 or 3 times, and I passed whatever, the 4th or whatever consecutive time it was, but they were sent. I was able to do the face recognition every single time, consecutively within the span of whatever, 15 minutes. I didn't have to wait 24 hours. So that's a problem with the face recognition. It was inconsistent. Was it actually checking faces? I have no idea. And the thing is, that face recognition is not a new concept. It's not a new technology that's been around for, just now. This article here, Good Core, basically reminds us that Face app released, this was on Facebook, I think. Face app. In 2019, the app that went viral on social media and took people by storm, who said mobile app developers can blah blah blah. But basically, Face app came out in 2019, and you were able to scan your face, and it would alter your face to show you what you might look like in 60 or 40 years from now. Basically, an app that would help you have an idea of what your aging process might look like. So face recognition has been around for a very long time, and as a matter of fact, this article lists 15 best face recognition apps, and it has listed a bunch of face recognition apps: Flipbar, Face2Gene, DigiPass, FaceFi, LogMe, MojiB, BioID, Turn, TrueKey, Face First, Railer, Luxury, Apple. This looks like AppLock app, IOBit AppLock, Face app, Face Vault. So there are plenty. there are plenty of face apps that are already present, and this is just in one article. There is another article that I found here, Top Messenger, unlock your device with your face, 7 best face recognition apps for Android and iOS in 2023. And they are Time Dynamo, FaceFill, BioID, Face First, Deep Face, Luxend, Railer. A couple of these are the same as from the other article, but point being, there are plenty of face recognition apps, so that's not new technology. Not a new technology. It's been used around for for a while now, so at least since 2019, and obviously it's well developed. So why was ICE, if as Zeus claims that they spend millions of dollars on this app, why is there so shitty? Why does it not function properly? Think about that. Whatever the case may be, they could have just gone and hired one of these app developers, or hired or purchased one of these apps or integrated it into their own system, but they didn't. So somebody came up with a fucked up version of face recognition app that obviously malfunctioned. And again, millions of dollars, where did it go? It certainly didn't go into the development of that face recognition app, but I'm glad that it's gone, for now at least. I wonder what the problem is. So Raise United talks about something, I don't know, he's trying to explain the reasons for why ICE mining is slowing down. It's not slowing down. People, I guess, maybe were getting fed up with doing their face recognition, and they just moved away from it. They stopped doing face recognition because it was tiresome. He was mentioning something about a reduction in the amount of people in his first and second tier who were actually mining, and I guess maybe people just got fed up with the face recognition and said, screw it, I'm done. I continue doing it, or I have continued for the few times, because I want to see where this app goes, and I want to provide these videos for you so you don't fall prey for these freaking buzzards. So there is no reduction. The mining or whatever, the IOUs keep coming in the way they were coming in. If you can renew the mining process every 12 hours. He was mentioning something about 12. The way he was explaining it was so convoluted. He was and it just made no sense. He says, oh, I went to sleep and I didn't reload the app, and I skipped a day. I lost a day. I went from 18 to 19, he said. His what do you call them? Let's check quickly here. Oh yeah, his days off right here. He had like 18 days, and it went, or 19 days. He went from 19 to 18 days. I lost so many days off. Simply, you lose a day off. So basically, every 7 days you get a day off. So after 7 days of consecutive mining, you get a day off, and it piles up. And then if you miss a mining session, if you miss a renewal on the mining session, then that uses up one of your days off, and this number drops. But these mining sessions expire every 24 hours, and you can renew them every 12 hours. So you can renew them within the 24-hour period. So whatever Ray was saying made no sense at all. He was just mumbling around about something. I didn't want to renew it. Was sleeping. I woke up too late. Like, what the heck? It's a matter of pushing, there was no time. He was asleep for 12 hours. Anyway, so he was complaining or crying that he didn't renew his day. So I don't know, the reports that he shows are just a bit off. Another thing I noticed, if you go to the information here, to the news feed, the last post is 4 months ago. Why is nobody on the ICE team updating any news on the project? If this app was an active one, wouldn't there be like ongoing updates on what's happening? I mean, there was a bunch of updates since this announcement here. The ICE network is live on Product Hunt, which, by the way, is completely inconsistent, irrelevant. Nobody knows what Product Hunt is. I certainly don't. It's some obscure website that like lists lists new products nobody heard of. It's some secondary thing. It's so bizarre. It's really irrelevant and inconsequential. So why are there no more updates on it? It's very bizarre. So it just shows that whoever is working on this thing is not, they don't have the time, or they don't care, or they're just whatever. So we finally came to the point where the face recognition is stopped, the KYC is stopped. For how long, we don't know. The announcement, apparently Ray received an email, because I don't know if it's posted on Twitter officially, if they officially said, we're sorry, we're cutting off KYC for your inconvenience. Sorry for any inconvenience. I think the inconvenience was, in the first place, was the fact that people had to do the face recognition on a daily basis. That was the inconvenience. So actually they reconvenient people by removing that process. And again, I will say it again, make sure that you do not send any money to these people once they start asking for money, because they will. Like I almost guarantee that they will eventually, if they start pushing that idea of moving to Ethereum again. And I don't think that's going to happen, but if they do, then there's going to be a time where they will say that you have to send some money for transactions, or for this or for the other. And in the meantime, I guess we'll be waiting for the network sometime in 2024, just like Pi Network. Apparently they have announced that Pi is releasing main net launch within the next 260 days or something, so less than a year. Anyway, like, all these projects are just bonkers. Forget all that stuff. There was a question posed on my channel under comments. Somebody asked, which app can I mine to earn money? When you're talking about money, you are talking about a way of making money that actually makes you money. So I want to bring your attention, to those who are interested, I want to bring your attention to a couple of videos that I posted in the past. They are available on my channel. The two ways, the easiest ways that you can actually make money online with apps through proper mining is right here. Mobile Monero mining, that's one thing you can do. This is an app that you run on either your phone or your computer. It uses your CPU, the power of your CPU, to mine Monero. It's very easy to set up. You just follow the steps. The registration link is below the video, in the description video below, and you can use that to mine actual Monero, and you will realize how slow it is and how much more difficult it is. The thing you do on ICE is just Mickey Mouse, you know, gamification of some numbers. It's not actual mining. If you want to mine, mining requires the consumption of energy, the consumption of power from either your CPU, your graphics card, your GPU. And so here's one app, Monero. You can mine Monero. So check out this video if you want to find out how to get started with that. The other way of making some money in crypto is by going to non-KYC. I posted a video here on liquidity pools. You can, first of all, non-KYC does not require you to do a KYC. Unlike the ICE app, which claims to be so great, it has a KYC for whatever freaking reason. Non-KYC does not have a KYC, and that is a cryptocurrency exchange that specifically deals with cryptocurrencies. The first thing you can do on non-KYC is activate the faucets on a daily basis, or actually every 3 hours or so, where you receive free cryptocurrencies. So, I mean, they airdrop cryptos on a daily basis, on a constant basis. That's number one. Number two, you can contribute to liquidity pools. And once you contribute to a liquidity pool, I suggest you contribute to the Meowler liquidity pool, because it's in dire need, because it's still a fresh coin, and the liquidity pool is still pretty low, because everybody is just hodling. Nobody's selling. The selling volume or trading volume is very low. People sell in small quantities, so that's a good pool to get into, because you don't actually need a lot of money to get into it. And if you provide some liquidity for the pool, you will be able to receive kickbacks. You will receive a percentage of income shared from the trading fees that are done on the Meowcoin USDT pair or Meowcoin Litecoin pair. The one thing that you need to do is you need to deposit $5, a minimum of $5 into the account, into the non-KYC account. So, but once you have $5 in, 5 USDT, then you can use that 5 USDT to basically put it into a liquidity pool or purchase some altcoin. You can do that. But in any case, or you can just keep the 5 USDT in your account and then start taking advantage of the faucets, which means that you'll be collecting cryptos on a daily basis or every 3 hours for free. Which I gotta say, I've managed to collect a bunch. So there you have it. Those are the free things. If you don't know how to get in on USDT, because you know, ICE is not teaching you these things. They say that they're here to change cryptocurrency together or the blockchain together. That's my point. They teach you none of that stuff because they are not a cryptocurrency. They're not a blockchain project. All they do is, you know, make people clickety click on things. If you want to learn about cryptocurrency and you want to learn about the blockchain, then make sure to look through my channel. I'm always here for you. If you have questions, ask me questions, and I will try to do as much as I can to help you understand what's going on. I'm trying to post more videos, things like crypto mining explained right here. Here's a video on 8 GPU mining rig on how to set up mining, mining altcoin, easy setup. So I provide videos that I hope are somewhat educational, and I hope to make more videos on that. If you have any questions, then post the questions in the videos below in the comment sections, and then I'll know what specific things you might be interested in learning about. So to conclude, ICE Network has paused the face recognition verification process, which is a plus. So we don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that for now. When will it be restarted? Nobody knows. Will it be restarted? Nobody knows. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it's a permanent because it's annoying, and actually it shouldn't be happening. There's no reason for it. In the meantime, just keep on clicking and just collecting your thing. Don't stress out over it too much because, like I said, this app is inconsequential. Don't believe the hype. Nothing's coming off it. And if it will, you've got like to wait until almost the end of the bull run. I mean, they're planning on releasing the mainnet sometime in October of 2024. We'll be right in the middle of the bull run. Which is supposed to take place next year after the halving in 2024 into 2025, and I guess they're hoping to, you know, to ride the wave of the bull run and claim that ICE token is doing great if it ever does come out in any form, shape, or size on a mainnet on a blockchain, which I doubt it will. So that's it for this update. Make sure to smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, and come back for other videos that are coming up, that will be coming up shortly. Stay vigilant. Crypto Father out.